Minya ba na Yaa Brefo and it is say what responded to a year Endra, my message to you. Now, I want to put this on record. What I said yesterday wasn't a joke. And sometimes people think, say, the way me sometimes people might think, say, yesterday I was being sarcastic or I'm saying this again. I want to help you with a car. That's it. It's a gesture I want. I saw your video and honestly, I like how you have been able to let people know the reality of what we face in America. There are a lot of them here, they don't want to speak the truth. There are a lot of them here, they are struggling. But a hand time, any jabinti, they don't even want people to know your mukum. But see, in life, every single person, a Ghanaian in America, is a royal in Ghana. But according to you, unsem are different from Ifiensem. So when people travel and they are honest about what they see and how they see life, it is always good for you to find a way to help them get out of that shock or that experience now. You give a helping hand through support, through, if you can, financial help, if you can, through encouragement, and maybe if you have the connections, you connect them. So that is the only thing I ube to me say, oh, abrochre na ubiba. And abrochre is not about age. Abrochre is not about the book you know in Ghana. Abrochre is not about who you think you are in or you were. Maybe I will free bar. Abrochre a totally different ball game altogether, especially the United States of America, a totally different place. Last time I can say, Oba America, visit here is one of the most beautiful places to live. Oba 1 week, 2 weeks, people don't really show you their real character because in their head, you are just coming to visit and that you're going to leave soon. So they don't see you as a burden. And every time people come to America to visit, America becomes one of the most nicest places for them because you get to go out, come, rest, go out again. You are able to move around, visit different people. And every single person you go to see is not burdened because our timelines small. You are going to be here for 3 days, 4 days. You are leaving. It's fine. They can work around that. You are going to be here for a week. They work around it. You get it? But then when you decide to live in America, it's a different thing. And people like us, me, I've traveled. I've lived in South Africa. I've lived in Portugal. I've lived in Sweden. I have gone around a little bit. And it is not easy. You see, in the past, traveling was a little bit like tossing a coin. Ubet me etu kwan kokro so na onimo bia oduti bubo no bia hia and they be ejuma store her under table now people store her near mouth. Now the world has changed. You can't just enter somebody's country and feel say you can do any menial job or under table job and survive. It doesn't work like that, especially here and the kind of America you won't see. You cannot just come in and expect to say 1 day, 2 days things will work. It doesn't work like that. Until when people come here, and most importantly, they leave their ego. They leave it behind after they've seen the reality and they genuinely express their feelings about what they are seeing and what they are going through. That is the time we, people like us and people like you, if we have to help, we need to step in. And there are so many different ways of helping. Picking a phone to call somebody to ask them how they are doing in a day in the States when we are here with them, it's even bigger than even sometimes giving them financial support. Because America can eat you up. It can hit your brain. America can cut you into pieces. And when you see Yaa Brefo, my own sister, boldly come on social media to tell the world that Nami Nipawi, right now, I have to try and fit into this. It's not a joke. There are lots and lots of them here who are carrying their egos around and they are struggling. They are. And you see, It is always good for you. It is always good to let people know your natural state. I'm not saying tell everybody your problems, all your problems, no. But sometimes it's good for you to let people know that this is where I am. This is the reality facing me. So whatever she did or said, people should not take it as, or pay attention. And I say, Philly say, about American tea, no, obiane how they handle things. This country, psychologically, about 70%, so when you're strong guy to take you down one time. It will take you down. And see, we need to get to that point where we need to be matured when it comes to seeing the reality. Me, my job I do here, it is my job. When I speak on somebody or I speak on issues or I decide to speak on people and their actions, I'm done. So I would like to tell my sister that her being just bold to even tell people that, you know me sure say obianim Ghana onim nana Yaa Brefo nenim. At least people who have listened to radio and be on social media for some time now. Obviously, almost every Ghanaian, almost about 60% of Ghanaians are active on radio and TV listening to. They know Nana Yaa Brefo. So do you expect Nana Yaa Brefo to come here and be a lesser of a person? I'm sorry to use that word, not like her as a person, but then the kind of person she is in Ghana, Wabe Drew Hano. You expect Nana Yaa Brefo to be there. But she has come to accept the reality. She has come to accept to say, I am somebody in Ghana, but here I need to adapt. And I am not bigger than that because people have come who, with all due respect, maybe normally bigger than me, Crampo, were able to force themselves, put their ego aside and adapt. That's it. So I would like to tell my sister, and today I did my checks. I think you are in the DMV area, either DC, Maryland, or Virginia. Somebody is going to call you. And when that person calls you, he's going to tell you, say, Kevin, I say, Fro. The person is just going to ask you, say, oh, DC, oh, Maryland, and now oh, Virginia. We just want to know where you are so that car now me person me organize them out. I will know where to deal with, the dealership to deal with to get you the car you need. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to get you a decent car, which is, with all due respect, better than what you're using now, which will make you comfortable to do what you want to do. A call will come through. And now I'll go through somebody who I know definitely might know you to tell you. And from there, I will take it over from there. And I'll get you something very comfortable. Something that will make you also feel, say, you know what? When I'm taking my kid to this place, I'll feel comfortable. My kid will feel comfortable. My safety will be there. And then we will take it from there. I wasn't making fun of you. I was basically telling you, say, I have nothing against you. Your confidence and your ability to understand that you cannot live in a life and defend, that is what is making me try to let people understand it should send a lot of message out there. Yeah. I'll do it. And I'm promising you that I'll do it. I'll get you a car. And I'll get you a car that is paid off. I'll get you a car that you will not pay a dime. I'll get you a car that you take as your own, that you will not have to pay any month and say, every month I'm paying Kevin Tia half mommy and I'm Tia. No, I'll get you a car that will be yours. That it will be yours that untia a dime about on. Then you can use to also build. A very important. I also wanted to tell you this. I wasn't laughing at you or anything. No. Sometimes, because the way I'm meeting me can't say me a man for you and say, oh, Kevin is making fun of this person. No, that's not it. But this is a serious thing for me. And I've given it serious thought. My name is Irakasa. I've discussed this. I've thought through this. And we have to be Ghanaians. We have to be family. We have to love people. We have to understand them. We have to put ourselves in people's situation. That's all that we need to do. We don't need to do much. We don't have to do too much. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a millionaire. But at least I'm good. So I just want to tell Yaa Brefo, say, I'll do it. Just expect a call. And then when I get to know the state you are in, DMV, 3 states together, right? When I get to know the state you are in, that is how I can basically pin where to get the car from. And then you will come in for the paperwork to be done legitimately, everything in your name. Then you can take over from there. So no big deal. No wahala. We will try and help each other. We will try and make things work.